Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. If you're seeing me, it may be for a reason. I apologize ahead of time. I might get animated and vocal about this, very vocal. Always with love. I love you. So I've got the Oracle of Plain Secrets, and we've got the Alleyman's Tarot and the Alleyway Tarot. I did it in the right order. Alleyman's Tarot and the Alleyway Tarot. Now, bottom of the deck energy. If you haven't seen me before, this is how I do it when I do an Alleyman read. I have two decks face up, bottom of the deck energy for an all-around vibe. Or if there's a vein I need to go in, I can usually take that bottom of the deck card and it'll lead me down that path. But what we got was the Ten of Attention. So you could see what that says. The Ten of Attention and Strength in reverse. I flipped this twice to make sure it was supposed to be in reverse. It is. This is, the Ten of Attention is, it is okay to reach for human connection. Everybody wants to be connected, and there is no shame in doing that. The fact that you want connection is not something to be shamed, okay? How you go about it might need a little tweaking, but the want for connection, the yearning, is not shameful. Now, with the Strength in reverse, my phone sometimes starts to record for no fucking reason, just automatically, and it was doing that when I was reading this in reverse, and the face I fucking made. There is no point. You do not need to be suffering just because you are good at it. You do not need to be suffering just because you are good at it. You do not need to bear the full weight of everybody's bullshit just because you can handle it. Okay? This is a little bit about fairness and about how there are things that are unfair, unequal, and uneven in your life, but you're not speaking up about it. You need to. You fucking need to. You got the Queen of Wands. And now you see how she's like this and like this? This doesn't feel, and it's, she fucking landed sideways. Now, when I throw a fucking card like that, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be up or down, and it lands fucking sideways, and I've said it before in videos, when it lands sideways, I take that to mean both, the reverse and the upright meaning. So this Queen of Wands, this is action. This is movement, passion. But this Queen of Wands is a fucking bitch. Okay, so I think with that, you're going to have to decide what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to accomplish. Either way, it's going to require radical self-acceptance. And this is not the thing where you need to separate yourself from people and you need to deny, oh, I can't help them because I get too lost. Be aware that you get lost and prevent yourself from getting lost in other people's shit. But you can still help. You can still be involved. You can still put your energy in there. There's something coming with this Knight of Quasars. And this is, I don't want to say it's charity. It might be, because you got another 5. You got 2 5. So 555 might be significant. 243 on the timer when I look. This Knight of Quasars is something coming in so heavy that it changes the entire system. It changes the gravity of everything. So there's something coming in, and I said with this, there's the charity and the 5 of Cups here. Now this 5 of Pentacles is not necessarily charity in the classic tarot. 5 of Pentacles in classic tarot is like separation and being away and being apart. This is charity. This is charity combined, and then with this 5 of Cups, but this is only focusing on the loss, not necessarily the wins or what's left. So I want to say with this something might be coming in, and again, I want to say charity. It might seem charity to you, and then you're like, oh, you pity me. No, I'm giving you a hand, okay? You have to, oh, there's a fucking truth. Oh, so whenever this thing does come in, you might have to sit with it for a while. You really might have to sit with it. Oh, you got another fucking Alleyman. Oh my God, you got 2 Alleymans. This can be glorious, but it might be painful, okay? Now, here's the thing. I just read this the other day too. When a dog bites you, right? You don't want to yank away because their teeth curve backwards. When a dog bites you, you want to push in. Same for a fucking gator. If a fucking gator bites you, you want to reach back and hit that little flap in their throat. You want to lean into it, okay? So there is a leaning in called for here because there is something glorious on the way, okay? Something glorious on the way, but you have got to learn to be in your own energy and not let shit fucking gang up on you, okay? There is creation here. You've got to create your own reality. The fabric of your reality is demanding to be rewoven. Get to it. That's this one, okay. No, it's not. I lied. It's this one. I'm always mixing up these decks too. Press staying, that means you allow me in your energy to catch a vibe. I don't stay long. So, I want to know how best you can approach rebalancing these scales, this unfairness that you're dealing with. Stop the relationship that's draining you. This goblet is a sign that there is something. Think like a vampire in their thrall, right? This is an uneven relationship with somebody who's being taken advantage of. In reverse, you're the one doing the taking advantage of-ing. Upright, this is an unfair, unequal relationship and you are being taken advantage of. So recognizing that is going to be the first step. How this relationship is uneven, unequal, unfair. And this person, so the next dimension came out. This person might not even be aware that they're doing that. It might just be a shitty person that, and not even a shitty person. It might be a person that's just shitty at relationships. Because they get too much in their fucking head and then they think about themselves. Okay? It's not that they're evil. It's just that they haven't been corrected necessarily. They haven't learned yet. So don't hate on them too hard for this. Try to explain it to them. Be like, hey, this feels unfair. And I've made a list as to why. And I would like to go over it with you. If you cannot handle that, then this conversation will be pointless. And there is really kind of no point in fixing this specific relationship, at least right now. Now, you can follow your dreams if you choose, because we just had blue fly out sideways. But this is not, you're not being told to follow that direction. That is an option for you, and it's going to give you a good return. But it's not necessarily what you're being called to do. The bell tolls and devotion came out together. Now, the bell tolls is something, attention being brought to something, notice being brought to something. Devotion. So I want to say, if this person is your dream, because we had Combat de Mars come out and fly and land across the 10 of Attention. This came out in reverse, and I actually haven't gotten that in reverse. I know it's the Oracle of Play, so it's going to be your outer attitude and how you interact with the outer physical world. Combat of Mars. Oh, I don't think it has a reverse. A card of strong masculine energy focused on strength, defense, offense, and violence, is resilient and powerful, as good a defender as it is a fighter. So this might be the thing here with this in reverse. So if we look at this as offense, we can look at this as defense, right? On the back end, the defense. In reverse, there might be that you really have to stand up for yourself here. And especially that it flew across this 10 of Attention, whatever you're thinking or feeling guilty for, defend it, explain it. If they can't listen or won't listen or don't get it, just do it the once. Just explain yourself and your thought process the once, okay? If they are not of a mind to listen, to pay attention, to absorb the information, you have your answer. And then you are free to pursue devotion in other ways, or concerning your, devotion in other ways, or doing shit just for fucking you. That Devil's Contract, though, I hate doing this because I feel like a fucking jackass every time I have to look in this fucking book to find out what these cards mean, but there's so many, I'm still kind of sick. So we're gonna do it. And I like looking through books. Where the fuck is this? Oh, there it is, Devil's Contract. A recognition of the labors we take on to survive that use us, and especially the ones that take from us while giving back very little. You know that the energy it takes tires you, and you're not just tired for no reason. The Devil's Contract is continuing on with things we know suck. It's going to take work each day, even though you hate it and you wish you could quit, because you know you have to make money. These are the deals that we make in life that we know about and keep with, even though we know they are the worst. So again, here, if you want to, if you get, where I set that down, if you decide to stay with this that is not necessarily helping you, you are going to have to work. It is going to be unfair for a while, okay? But in accepting this, I'm going to say what it is, this deal, this person is saying, I'm going to treat you like this. I don't know that it hurts you and I don't care. Will you deal with this? If you say yes, you're still going to deal with all this. This is not, I'll give you a chance to heal. That's not that. They are putting up, logically, they are saying, these are my conditions. You, by wanting to be with me, accept these conditions. You have to let them know you do not accept their garbage conditions, okay? And if that means following your dream after that, disconnected from them, so be it. See if there's anything else you need to know. 943 on the timer. Ophiuchus. So Ophiuchus coming out, this is, and I want to say that this is, whether you stay or leave, you know how to deal with this poison that this person will be giving you. And I mean poison in terms of the unequal balance in the relationship that you will notice. It's just how much you want to deal with. You have a choice here. Yep, you can follow your dreams, rest when you can, or you can continue to deal with this poison. But healing is called for here either way, okay? I thought that was 2 cards for a second. It really looks like 2 cards. Healing is called for here either way. If you cannot heal in this situation with this person, the healing's not going to get done. Or even worse, it's going to get done on a bias, okay? Rest, and you got rest. Rest and healing, no matter what the fuck you do, whatever decision you make the decision, stick in the decision. Whether it's staying, whether it's leaving, stick in the decision. Stay with it. Make it with intent. This is your life, okay? You can choose who to include in it. You can choose who doesn't deserve to be in it because of the way that they affect you. But look into that. Do you let them affect you a certain way because that's how it's always happened before? Have you worked on your emotional control? Have you worked on your stoicism as well? 11:22 on the timer. Inspect everything, okay? I hope this helped. Love you.